It would help if my mic was on, wouldn't it? Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. It is, in fact, snowing outside, so I have a nice, warm cup of tea. Let's go. We're going to speak to the chief today. Don't you live with 18 months, buddy?
They work great.
Libby wants to speak to us, Monka W. Blue skies are sunny. Must be nice, Wolfie. Must be nice. Yeah, she didn't say what about. Bit spooky. My theory. And I'm kind of worried about her. Aye. I'm a bit worried. Because I don't want to let Libby down. But it's IA. I don't know, because poor girl's got a new fucking department. Hasn't been high command before. I don't want to say no. She needs all the help she can get. So we might, I don't know. I'll roleplay it out. Doc did start in LSPD, yeah. She was high command. Wait, she was? Or was she made a lieutenant? Or what was she? I'm bad with ranks. I didn't know that. That makes more sense. She just have her head screwed on. Oh, she was a captain. Oh, she was. Oh my god. You too, Jamal. Not Jamal. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
You driving a stolen car wearing a mask? Who are you shooting?
No, it's just, I got keys even this. I've been driving around for like an hour now.
You've got what?
It's not stolen.
It's not? So if I go run the plate.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't, I'm not gonna do it yet. Only sick. This song's fitting. If we do get hired, I will get ready for the day. Are we hungry? No. I hate this vest so much. Oh. It's read around. Weird. Yes. I died 100 times. You go back to her. Why have I got so many hats? This is not. No, this is Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, man. Come on. Come on, Nightbot. What are you doing? Bot is drunk. Maybe it's cold and it's snowing.
Yeah, what's that?
Ooh.
So I think
So
what?
dark.
It's okay. Honestly, like, might be my favorite song ever. By the way, Libby in there. Elizabeth.
Hey Richard, how's it going?
Not too bad, Pokins. You?
Oh, you know, I'm you know, going on. I'm living every day to the fullest.
Are you drunk?
No,
Oh.
I'm just depressed.
We were set. But now
Why? Why are you depressed? Because you're
I
not
don't
ranked
know.
anymore.
Yeah, that's a little part of it.
Is it? What else is a part of it?
Well, you know, I went up to the mountains with Flop, and there was like a whole 2 people up there. There was one lady fishing during. There was one person fishing during a tournament. Man, it's just sad.
You don't want to be a ranger anymore?
No, of course I want to be a ranger.
So it's just a bit demotivated that no one's
It's just
doing...
no one else wants to do things for the,
I know what you
involve the
mean.
Rangers,
I get
man.
it. I know.
It's rough out there.
Listen.
I had to
listen,
resort to chasing a 37 alpha call.
Oh, God, no.
That's right.
Listen, Pokins, when I look at you right now, even though you have the ugliest haircut I've ever seen, it looks wrong. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be in that stupid ugly green because you are a ranger. So just give it some time. You'll be a ranger again. And hopefully by that time, things pick up.
Yep. This is my first time ever being an officer, I've always been
Well, you got to actually do some police work now. Oh.
No, I've always been a deputy or a ranger. I've never been an officer. I have to keep catching myself.
It's first time for everything.
How you doing,
Yeah.
Mr. Doc?
I feel
I'm
naked.
okay, thank you, Anderson. You look... What?
The chief of police is ready for you when you're done having.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Pokins, I'll see you later,
Hey,
okay?
Libby, congratulations. Congrats.
Excuse me.
Problem.
Anderson, you
Hey,
like...
wanna go
You
for
got your ticket?
I'm going for
No.
it too, guys. Have a good night.
Where do I get a ticket from?
Oh, one moment then. Reed, he hasn't got his ticket. Is he still permitted to enter?
Yes,
It's fine?
yeah, he's
Okay.
fine. He's
Alright,
fine.
you're
God
allowed
damn
to
it,
enter.
Anderson. You're like a lunch
I'm
lady, you know
I'm the
that?
gatekeeper. I'm the gatekeeper. That's what I do.
Hi, Rita.
Hello, how you
Pretty
doing?
sorry. I'm okay. I'm a bit tired, a bit
Okay.
cold this morning.
Really? Maybe it's because
Yeah.
I'm sweating being in this office all day. I feel gross.
They're gonna AC.
No, it hasn't even got my name on the desk, and I feel a bit rotted, to be honest.
We'll get it changed. You can do that now. Just put your foot down, kick
Yes.
back, just throw back, get that, and you grind it down, and then in like a little pencil, you can put your own name on it. That's what I do.
Speaking of change,
Right.
picture this, Doc. Picture an IA where it actually matters and there's consequences because it's led by someone who is given the power to make actual change. How does that sound?
Sounds like a pipe dream, if I'm honest.
Okay. Now, picture an IA with someone leading IA, not as the IA lead, but from a position where they not only have the ability to change the entire department and the entire, what's the word I'm looking for? Like attitude, morale? No. What's your word for like doing the right thing? Integrity.
Integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the power to change the entire integrity of not only like the little department, LSPD or BCSO, but an entire UPD.
Like the...
Doesn't that sound magical? Holding people accountable for their actions.
I mean, yeah, it does. But it was...
Now picture someone like Kyle Pred, right? In that position. And someone representing a department having the ability to shut him down in a good way, hold him accountable, and keep him on track.
Quite, there's a lot of pictures right in it. I'm trying.
Yeah. Should have got a photo board. I'm so sorry.
That's
sorry.
okay.
I thought about it. To be honest, I Googled photos of like Hollywood PD, but I couldn't think of anything for like IA, right?
Right.
Now, all of that might be looking like I'm trying to find someone to lead an IA department.
That's what it sounds
I'm
like.
not.
Oh.
I'm not right now. I'm looking for an assistant chief of police. And when I think about someone who would uphold the standards that I want in a police department, I think of you. And I know that's probably like a shock moment because it's kind of how I felt like when I got told that I was chief of police. But I want you to be my assistant chief of police, Doc. Take the time to process it, because it's a lot. I don't care how long you take to process it, but just, yes.
This is a prank.
This is not a prank. I have it approved already.
But what about like Rhodes? Or like
I had a conversation with Rose yesterday, and you know, my head went to people immediately just because I'd seen like things that they'd done, but that was with me. I had like 9 hours yesterday where I had to process the knowledge that I was chief of police and that I was starting from ground zero in terms of I had no one in my department. And I picked people, like I had people in mind that, you know, I thought would be a strong voice and had experience and all this sort of stuff. But I then took a step back and I followed some advice that Rhodes gave me, and I looked at the bigger picture, and I think that we could create a police department with no corruption, for one thing. I think that you offset me in a way of you have the confidence to stand up to a lot of people, because I've seen you do that, but you didn't have the position or people supporting you to do that in a strong way. I don't know if that, it's really hard to verbalize what I'm thinking.
You know, bro. Yeah, I was put in charge of AA, but I was just I don't even know what I was. I think I was a senior deputy at the time. And yeah, it wasn't as respected as I think it needed to be. But you sure?
I've
only been a corporal. That's the max.
Yeah, but so I haven't been a chief of police before. We're both going into this new, and that means we get to build a department that holds amazing standards. And I've brought in a couple of people today. I haven't picked anything for ranks or anything like that. If you accept, I'll explain what I'm planning on doing in the next few hours. But I wanted to make sure that the people that I build my department with have a say and know that from ground zero, I'm going to put my absolute all into this. I'm not taking any decision lightly. And as soon as I thought of you, I couldn't get my head away from the idea of having you as my assistant chief.
Okay. First things first. I have to get this out of the way.
P.S. I don't know if it's asked chief or deputy chief yet. Just an FYI.
I do have to get something out of the way, and I need to make sure you understand this first, okay? I am married.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
do it.
What are you insinuating?
No, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. But if you know that I'm married, sure.
Yeah, I would never.
I'll be your ass chief. Or deputy chief.
I didn't know if you'd accept, to be honest. I'm very excited that you have. Now, in terms of the plans over the next few hours, I kind of want to fill you in, right? Because you can be here for it when they get here. Now, I got a little news today that the troopers are going to be very slow at rolling people into the department. So, I'm offering them a position, even if it's temporarily, because I need people who have experience and are a wealth of knowledge. So, my first offer is going to be to Snow.
Yes. I think it's a great idea. I think if anybody doesn't deserve to be in a pool, it's the troopers. So if we can give those guys a home, even if it's a temporary one, then I think we should do it.
Yes. With that comes the hope that someone like DuPont would be willing to help out with Shift 1 P&T. There are a few things I need to like tell you about that they're hard to explain, and it'll be better if I talk to you like at a later time about them.
Sure.
Because at the moment I can only pull people in max senior officer. And
Okay.
that
I already
might
have
be my
imposter
plan for
syndrome.
Snow,
I already have imposter syndrome.
because I was approached by Pred. Pred has no other home to go to. He wants to be a part of LSPD, and he wants to work towards being a part of IA.
What?
And yes,
Right.
advantage point to that, who knows corruption better than corrupt people?
Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Are you considering this? Because if you are, then I'll be constructive.
I'm considering giving him the chance to come in as officer and prove himself. I don't want to give him anything more than that right now. And part of the reason I want Snow in as senior straight away is I know that Pred respects Snow, and
Yes.
so he's that extra level of defense, right? Someone else to keep him in line. There's a multitude of reasons why I want Snow in that position, but that is also one of them.
Okay.
But imagine that, Doc.
I am,
The
and it's
person
causing me
who
nightmares already.
You tried to, the person who was corrupt and you didn't have too much push against before, now you're in charge.
Okay, I have a suggestion
How
on
the
that.
turns of tables.
How the tones of tables. If he really wants to do that, like if he has been passionate about being anti-corruption before, and yes, he's a hypocrite, but he supported me, like he got me IA at the end of the day. Now, I'm sure that was the biggest mistake of his life, because I kind of made his life a bit of a hell at the time. But if he truly is against corruption, then I agree. Maybe he should be given a chance. But talking about fire with fire, maybe it should be a bit of a Suicide Squad type of situation. That if he's going to be putting himself in that position, he's got to know that if he fucks up, there's a bomb in his head that's going to blow up. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yep.
I think that if he gets to IA, if he does anything corrupt, I guess it would like if he gets caught doing anything corrupt in IA, he should be fired.
Yes, and I have set that standard with him. And it's not just if he gets to IA and does anything corrupt. I'm going to say this point blank. I do not want corruption in my department. If people are doing corrupt shit, they can go back to the UPD pool and not be picked up by anyone. I do not want it at all. I don't mind if someone misses a court case and gets sent to prison because of that. It's going to be down to individual circumstance, or if an officer punches another officer and it's little things, it'll be on an individual level. But if it comes to a point where someone is serving time for a felony or has done something absolutely, definition corrupt, they will be let go from my department. I do not want them. I've held that standard for myself. I've never done anything corrupt, and I expect people below me to represent me well because I've been given the privilege of being the first female chief of police. I've been given the privilege of representing Shift 3 as chief of police, and I do not want anyone ruining my chances and my department's chances of being successful.
I knew you'd be good at this. I agree. I agree completely. Okay.
I'm so happy you agreed.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'd say no to someone like you who knows what the right thing is. If you were Pred or Brian or anybody who walks that grey line sometimes, I probably would have said no. But anything I can do to make this PD a better place is just thank you for the opportunity, and just I'll do anything.
All right. It's going to be a weird couple of weeks. If there are people that you want to be a part of LSPD, I want this to be group decisions. I brought in a couple of people today. So I brought in Eli Hawkins, Jigs Jigatai, and Rodney Fuel from the LSPD because they've always had my back and I know that they'll do whatever to make the department succeed. I brought in Maddie Bancroft because the development that I've seen in her since day one, from where she started to where she is, I think is inspirational for any cadets that come into the department. And I brought in Davenport. One part of that is, it's a temporary home for him until an offer of trooper comes up. But B, he is a wealth of knowledge and he demands, he can command scenes and run scenes better than anyone else in the shift.
I don't disagree with any of those. Do we have a limit on how many people we can hire?
No, as officers.
As officers, yeah, that's fine.
Yes. So it's once it gets higher than that, that's going to be very tricky. Because as far as I know now, at this point, we get 2 lieutenants and 3 sergeants, as far as I can tell. So my thought is, because I think 1 sergeant per shift is the obvious choice, and then I think there 100% needs to be an NA lieutenant, because if I'm shift 3 and you're shift 1, it's the unmanned time zone, so we need to have an NA lieutenant. And then I kind of want to get an AU/EU lieutenant, but I don't know who I want. I kind of want to offer it to Stubble, but I know he has offers for other places, so I need to sell it to him. I need to sell him the dream.
There's a lot of good options. Stubble's definitely a good one.
I'm open to other suggestions as well.
I guess, not thinking of individuals here, my only concerns were really with this whole thing was, I guess one is, especially given what Toretti's done and just rehired all the SCSO, is PBSO. I don't want them feeling like there's just nobody there for them anymore. I don't want them feeling like they've just been left in the dust. So I hope we can do something about that. I don't know what we can do about that. And then I was worried about shift 3, but I mean, with you as chief of police, I'm not really worried about that anymore. With the little guy being missed, I think it would be a good idea, because I don't know how often you see shift 2, but I don't see shift 2 at all. So if we bring someone on
weekends, but weekdays I can't.
I mean more of, we need some shift 2 officers, and I don't.
Yes.
I only know the ones that are loud enough to be heard from shift 3 and shift 1. So I think maybe bringing someone on board who knows shift 2 well, and we trust their opinion on things, might be a good idea.
Bison is very interested. I don't know where to bring him in at the moment, whether it just be officer, but he's very interested. I have someone in mind for PNT because I've seen what they've done, but I'm not set on them yet. And Demi, the detective, came to me today because she wants to be a part of a detective unit that I want to do.
Okay. Who have you got in mind for a lieutenant for shift 2? If anybody.
I don't know yet. I need to figure out where the split's going to happen. It's
Thank
very
you.
hard when, like, I can base my knowledge of LSPD and VPD and DPD and assume that people will want to stick with LSPD, but there might also be a very good candidate from SDSO or PBSO that just hasn't expressed their interest yet. So I don't want to like put all my eggs in one basket and pick the wrong person without knowing who else is a candidate, you know?
Yeah. I mean, so it does VPD or DPD exist anymore?
No, I got rid of them. I combined them with LSPD.
Okay, good. I like that.
It didn't work, the split, and I didn't want to have to like try and manage the cultures that both departments had.
Okay. Yeah, I think like no pressure at all, but I think having a rough idea either of a shift 2 lieutenant or just a shift 2 person that you want to be, you know, up the ranks a little bit to help us with hiring on that front might be a good call.
Yes.
Because, you know, you're shift 3, I'm shift 3 and a 1. I don't want to just pick people by, like, again, who are the, you know, the big names at all. I just want to make sure we're getting everybody who deserves to be here to be here.
I completely agree. I'm Saturday and Sunday. I'm setting aside time to come in during that time to gauge interest, and I'm sure I'll have a line out the door of people who want to speak to me. But you know, I have people in mind, but at the same time, I need to make sure that I talk to everyone because there may be a little hidden gem that I've just never noticed before.
Exactly, yeah. I know this still feels like, and I don't really want to make it worse. So it still feels like, you know, at school when it'll be football time and the captains are chosen and then they've got to pick out from a big crowd of people who they want to be on their teams. I'm really worried about the people who are going to be left, who are going to be at the bottom, who are, you know, maybe not known, like the you know, that diamond in the rough stuff. So it's just an idea. As much as we pick people, so that people aren't forgotten or lost about or feel like they're lost or forgotten about, maybe we should have like an application type thing. Like
I wanted to figure out something like that. I'm glad you're on the same page because I said to the guys that I brought in today that I want them to be a point of contact so people can express interest to them. But I'm worried about getting lost.
yeah.
I know, like, there's a lot of people that I'm hesitant on bringing aboard, but I also might just not know that people are interested in being on board.
Yeah. I mean, who do we want? I guess it's a big question. Like, what are we aiming for here? You know what I mean? Like,
it's so hard.
do we just want
people
competence?
who are dependable?
Okay, yeah.
I want competency and I want dependency. It sounds like I need someone who is here with me 9 to 5. It's not that. It's I just want to know that I'm leaving shifts in capable hands without me having to micromanage everything.
I think that's what I want. So I want to delegate. Like, if I can sit in an office all day, I think I might do that.
Yeah.
Because if we got dependable people who can just do the work for us and we can trust them, then that's the main thing.
Like, I'm happy to come on duty and be the decision maker for things, but I need people who are happy to make the decisions without me as well.
Hi, Beans. Okay. Well, there's a lot to think about. Okay. So should we make a list? I don't know whether we should make a list. Maybe that's too extreme. What's our time frame here?
60 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. when I was asking about like who do we want,
mean,
sorry, I'm my mind's a bit scattered right now. This is a lot.
Yes,
but like
it is a lot to take in. I was there yesterday.
if you look at like SGSO's a prime example of they've picked people they really want. There's a very it's an environment they've built there. Is that something you're looking for, or do you want cops? I'm not saying that they're not cops, but there is a very specific type of cop, and I love that for them. But is that for us?
The biggest thing is you need variety.
Yeah.
And, I don't want too many of one type of officer because it just gets stale, and that's where cliques are born. And I want a department where everyone feels welcome. I don't
That's
know
good
if
stuff.
there's a particular attitude I'm looking for. I don't think I want to limit it to, like, I don't want to put a limit on things of people who could succeed. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I think I do know what you mean. I think maybe we just provide the opportunities for people. It doesn't matter who they are. I think if we can aim for that, if we can aim for a place where, like, what's happening with, like, is I'm trying to remember all the acronyms now. Is SCU? Yeah.
No. So my plan for my plan for investigations is I want to have 3 investigative heads, and it's split into 3 categories. So you've got homicide investigations, you've got white collar crimes investigations, and you've got drugs and narcotics investigations.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
People are tailored to specific investigation types that they're interested in, rather than having, you have someone from SCU on duty and there's a murder, that person is the default person because they're SCU, right? Like, no one should be forced into investigations that they're not interested in. And I think having an internal investigation league, I don't know what to call them yet. I think having an internal one offers the opportunity to grow without growing in ranks. And the biggest thing I need to do is come up with ideas and opportunities for people that aren't ranks, because we don't have a lot of them. And
I mean, yeah.
I need people to feel like they're growing without that.
Yeah, I think that's definitely, especially, like, is corporal a thing anymore or not?
Not right now.
Okay, so if we're looking at, you're going from senior officer to sergeant, and there's only 3 sergeants. I mean, yeah, I think we need a lot of opportunity. I think I love the idea of splitting it up. That's kind of how it was back in the day, where, I mean, even at the start of SCU, that was kind of how it was too, where you had to, you have a specialty, I guess. And maybe that's what it's got to be. I think a lot of people want to focus on certain things and have a specialty, and we can extrapolate that from your idea for detective stuff and have specialty. They're not certs, are they? They're like units. They're kind of like units.
Yes. So the perfect example is Demi, who is very interested in homicides, and she has built her own. She has a building up off Boulevard del Perro that is like. Have you ever watched the show?
Sorry, so again, what show?
Have you ever watched the show Bones?
Bones? No. Norman?
She's no. It's a TV drama show. It's a criminal show. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's she's essentially, she has 2 buildings up there that she has built into a lab is the best way I can describe it. But a classroom lab where she can teach lessons on homicides and how to investigate and how to take like serial killers and first degree murderers to the docket. Like, it's very impressive. So people like her leading a certain branch of it, that alone is going to motivate people to be involved.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
She's my perfect example of like that sort of person.
I guess on that front then, I mean, obviously you've come up with those three. I'm kind of in the idea that we don't come up with any more because we're only two people and we don't want to stress ourselves about a minute thing of coming up with like certain units or something. I think we should let people who want to have a specialty come to us and say, hey, I want to do this certain thing, and I think it'd be cool if there was like a unit with like little ranks in it that we could do. You know what I mean? Like if someone comes and wants to have like a traffic enforcement unit or something like that, and they really are like passionate about it, then I don't see why not.
Yep.
I think,
Task forces.
Task force, yeah. Okay.
Oh, actually, no, sorry. I know who I want as Shift 2 Lieutenant. Sorry, I don't know how I completely, they completely
Not
jumped out of my
Jeff.
head. I want Mountain as Shift 2 Lieutenant.
Okay. Mountain's a good choice.
Experience. 100%.
Yeah. I think that's a good...
We're two new fresh faces, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess my question is, does Mountain have any biases with people in Shift 2? I mean, of course we have biases, but like, is he biased towards, what was he, VPD?
No, he won't.
Yeah, I guess that's my only concern would be is in a shift that we're not in, is that we pick someone up who's not going to look at other departments that they didn't run before. As long as they can look at the UPD as a whole from Shift 2, then that's all I care about.
Yes, yeah, I don't believe he would, because he had LSPD as assistant chief, so I don't think that he would hold biases.
I think we need someone like Stubble then for the other LT, because so far, like, you seem to be a very smart person. I'm not necessarily a big patrol person. Mountains doesn't seem to be a big patrol person. So I think we need a patrol LT, and Stubble's kind of the epitome of that. Stubble, I mean, shift 3 into 1. You've got Stubble, roads. There's a lot, to be honest. Snow, if you wanted it.
The other person I thought about for Shift 2 as well, I don't know where Mountain's going to go, is Carter. Because if none of the troopers are on hold, even if it's temporarily, having someone like Carter who has the rapport in Shift 2 and is patrol focused, he might be a good choice as well. It's obviously going to take some discussion, but...
I mean, yeah, I think Carter's great. I mean, he's a trooper after all. Yeah. I mean, again, it's another one that I haven't had a lot of experience with. He was in the IA for a little bit, and he did dip out because I think he didn't like... IA gets ostracized, and I think he got, maybe like pushed out a little bit by his normal colleagues and stuff. So I don't blame him for that. But yeah, I mean, he was great when he was there. So Carter's a good choice.
Part of me just kind of wants to get on and get people in LSPD at that time and see who steps up. But at the same time, you need someone who can lead at the same time. The advantage is Bass is completely on our side, right? Like, Bass isn't going to put me in a place where I'm treading in murky water before I even begin. So I know that if I need someone to take control over something in Shift 2, he'd have my back and kind of help me out there. So it could be like if the ideas for lieutenants don't follow through, then having people come into LSPD and prove themselves also isn't a terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Again, it's just to talk out loud. Do we want applications for the lieutenant position? Or just because, again...
I think for Shift 1, it's going to be more of a, like, if you want a certain person, you need to lock them down. For Shift 2, applications could also be a good idea.
Because we don't
really want... are interested in.
Yeah, and we could also just realise who's not interested. Because Mountain might not even apply, for example, and that will give a good indication of whether... Because do we really want to hire someone who doesn't doesn't want to apply in the first place, I guess would be a thing, because...
Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't have applied for this. Because I don't have the self-confidence to do that. I did, like, Mountain did the same thing when he was asking for his ass chief, and I didn't apply for that. Because I didn't think myself capable. But I will be. I will be. Probably.
You get over this scaredness. I'm still a little bit scared. And it comes back to that point where I made the point I made of being given an opportunity to build something and represent two very underrepresented parties in PD. I'm absolutely terrified that I'll do a bad job, but I'm determined not to.
Yeah, me too.
And that's all it takes, right? You're going to have a dream.
Yeah, it's probably going to take some hard work. I'm very willing to do back-end stuff, so I can happily take that responsibility off you. Like, I'll do some paperwork shit, you know, on my off hours and stuff like that, so yeah, just let me know.
I'll get you access to certain places where more communication is being had in the next little bit. I just need to wait for some people to wake up.
Hey, there's no rush.
We'll be the first ones in there.
Oh. Wow.
And yeah.
I
you
guess
want to go get a uniform on?
That's a good idea. I think I'm gonna get a cup of tea.
Blues?
I'm gonna get a cup of tea.
Do you want a cup of tea? I have a cup of tea.
No, I've got. Wait, what kind of tea is it? This I might fire myself if you say the wrong thing.
I'm a fruity tea sort of person.
Oh, for
so
fuck's sake, Reed! We're changing that.
I'm sorry.
We're not stocking any of that in Mission Row. Okay, if they want fruity fucking tea, they can go to the Uwu Cafe. Okay.
I just love.
Have we got a budget? Can we order some Yorkshire Gold, please?
Yes, we do have a budget. I was given $2.5 million today. I was going to buy some Tauruses, but we can buy some tea too.
Okay, good idea. I'm gonna get changed.
Do you want that tea? It's hot tea. I don't know. Someone made it for
me. It's green.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
What tea do you want?
Do you want me to drink it? I can. I can. I'll just spit it out when you're not looking.
I need you.
I won't drink. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm sorry. I'm going. I can't get out.
No, it's fine.
I'll be right here.
Hey.
How you doing?
Wait.
Brendan Haley. Yeah, what's up?
What happened to your hand?
He got chewed off.
Huh? You got chewed off?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No. It was chewed off by a man.
It was chewed off by a man?
A man with a pig nose, and he went.
Okay. What? Are you making fun of me, Dark? How dare you?
Hang on. Before you do so, do you want to jump on radio real quick? And
no.
Do you have a call sign in mind?
Oh fuck. No. No, I don't.
You think about it while you get changed. You think about it.
Just what I get. I take a long time, so I'm gonna take extra time to choose a call sign. What is happening, chat? What happened?
Okay.
I did not expect this when I woke up this morning. Hey, Julian. Dude, I love Octo, by the way. He's a sweetheart. So thank you. This is... I had zero idea. I got a message from Maddie this morning at like 6 a.m. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Congrats!
That's so cool.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats!
Thank you. Brandy, you're fired.
Get fucked, Brandy.
I'm gonna abuse this power.
You're abusing this power?
Yeah, I am. No
For
way am
real,
I getting
congra-
phone calls for this crap already. No way.
For
Hello, Richard Dog speaking.
Hey, congratulations as chief.
Oh fuck! I thought I saw the name and I thought it was something else. Thank you very much. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Well, I'm getting changed, but thank you very much. I'll take more phone calls later, Edward. Okay, but I really appreciate
Okay,
it.
no worries. No worries. Your phone is gonna blow up, so it's,
Yeah, I might put it
right
on
now, so-
silent. I might put it on
Yeah,
silent.
yeah, yeah.
Put it
Just,
on.
wanted to
Okay.
be one of the first ones.
I would recommend.
Congratulations.
No, thank you very much.
Well
I really
deserved.
appreciate. All right. Thank you. I gotta learn to hang up on people.
Yeah. For real though, congrats. You deserve it.
Thank
I
you.
always thought it was weird that you were same the rank as me.
But it's close though, Brandy, because every time I get promoted, something bad happens really soon.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm saying it.
Just-
Something bad is gonna
No.
happen.
Nothing bad is gonna happen.
Yes,
Just
it is.
Keep positive vibes. No. Just keep telling yourself nothing bad is gonna happen.
What about if I don't wear a uniform now? Because I don't have to.
I mean, you
Well,
don't
technically, I
yeah.
guess that is true.
I'm kidding. I'm a SOP bitch.
You're an
You'll be
SOP, but
fine, Doc. You'll be fine.
We'll get to the white suit eventually, guys. Don't worry.
just have positive thinking and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Nothing's gonna go wrong, and I'm not out of my depth, and I don't have imposter syndrome, and everything's gonna be fine.
Oh no. You know everything is
Gee.
really gonna be fine, right?
Yes, smile.
What?
I know what I'm doing. I know how to lead a department of hundreds of people.
Smile.
Smile.
Listen, if Pred could do it, you could do it, right? It just
No.
have positive thinking, and everybody respects you anyway.
Fred has testosterone. I don't.
You're you though. It's just different, but still good.
I don't know how to shout at people.
Yes, you do. You shout at me all the time.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
use your angry voice. You just imagine you're yelling at me.
Okay, I can do that. That helps actually.
Yeah, no problem.
Where the fuck is the uniform, Brandy? I can't find it.
There
Found
it is.
it. Oh, what do I wear? This is important.
Tie? Maybe if you're a SOP bitch, a tie.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh dear God. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting phone calls. I'm gonna hang
I
up.
thought you put it on silent.
I did. No, I didn't, because I felt bad. Because what
Put
about if
it on
someone
si-
needs me now?
If you don't put it on silent, you know you're gonna
How
get
many
called
stars?
a million times. Isn't it 3 and Libby's 4? If you're
I think so.
assistant chief.
I think I've got a prosthetic on.
There you go.
I think I have to.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't have to.
yes, ma'am. Okay, yeah, no problem.
But what about the turtleneck?
Turtleneck is typical you. That's gold stars.
Thank you, Brandy.
Oh,
Problem.
I didn't lose my vision when I became this in this position.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm sorry, I got
Nice.
confused
like
by
that.
I thought you didn't see
That'd
this
be
side of
good,
it.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh God, I don't know what to do. Oh,
I think
fuck.
the turtleneck
Thank
fits
I appreciate
you.
that. Hey, Davenport.
Of course it fits. I got it in the right size, Brandy.
I mean that, yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
It's not too large of a size. It's not too small of a size.
Oh.
But why do I have these titty pockets for?
You've got titty pockets, you just said.
What do you
Hello,
use
I
titty
had
pockets for?
titty pockets, and I decided to walk in.
Hi,
I think
so.
so. How you doing?
Hey, congratulations,
Wait.
Richard.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So,
You look great in your titty pockets.
thank you.
All right, I'm good. I'm waiting to see Libby. I'll be outside.
Congrats, Doc. Well done.
Thank you, Davenport. I appreciate it. So,
Look forward to working with you.
yeah, me too. It's gonna be exciting. I'm
Shit.
I'm not out of my
little-
depth.
He had a little breakdown, but he's going good.
Congrats, Dark.
Thank you very much. I thank you guys. Thank you. I make you guys proud. I swear.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm sure you will.
Oh God. I'm fine.
Stubble, you got pushed back to 5.
What?
Where is he?
What?
I need to let him know he's no longer 4 out of
Oh
4.
my god.
Where's my hair?
Thank
What do
you.
mean?
Okay, this is yeah, this is good. Smile.
Yeah, someone priority jumped in front of you. I'm really sorry.
Okay, we'll put the song on. We'll put the song on. This is I put this on this morning, not expecting
Yeah,
this, but it works.
Demoted again, it does things to you, you know?
Okay, black pants.
No. No, that's impossible.
No, wrong
It's
pants.
like the opposite of physics.
Hey, I wanted to congratulate.
You're fired.
Oh, we have Max Tiana.
Yes, sir.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hover, come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Don't hug me though.
I'll hug you. Okay.
You've got coochies. I didn't forget.
Listen, I got medication for those. Okay.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
We'll get you a
try to work
doctor's appointment every week. You know what? Every day. We have to
day?
get tested every day for coochies.
Oh, okay.
Are you having a
Alright.
midlife crisis?
Maybe I am, Anderson. Maybe I fucking am. I got demoted yet.
This is rubbish. I don't know. I don't know what to wear. This is so important. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can be like me. You can be
Oh, God.
Welcome to the club.
This is too important. We need to get rid of the eye patch. We need to get a hand. We need to get rid of the eye patch. I don't want the eye patch look. It's over. That was so last year, dude. Come on. What about a jacket? Do we wear a jacket? Oh, God. Jacket's going to look rubbish.
I'm just like Anderson now.
A jacket looks stupid. But don't SPD have a cool jacket, though? Oh, I can't remember.
September every month for me.
Listen, maybe this isn't the most important thing we need to be doing right now. Just maybe. I will probably be wearing a suit eventually. But until that time... What is this one? Oh, this is the sleeves up thing. We do have the jacket, which I might rock eventually. Fuck. I can't get a name badge on this, though. This is really nice, but I can't get a name badge.
Are you still changing?
Shut up! This is important! This is my first act! This is the ass
What happened
cheek!
to your titty pockets?
I'm gonna get them back, don't worry.
I'm a dog keeper now.
You know what? I'm gonna go classic. I'm gonna go classic to start, and then I'll look good in the end.
Yeah.
What was that noise? You sound like a car that can start properly.
I fell.
All right, I think this is good, right?
Check. We check.
But what do I put on my
You good?
arms? I don't even know what I put on my arms.
Okay, go through the different patches.
We had a 37 Alpha, and while I was searching the car, they decided to try lighting it up while I was in it. Because it's armored, nothing happens.
Oh. Okay, nice.
I've lost them. I lost them.
Alright, isn't it under decals?
No, it's not that one.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going through them. Oh, I think you passed it.
Is that right? No, that's
no,
not right.
that's not right. No, keep going though. There you go.
This one.
Yeah, but just.
But
keep
what do I
going.
put? That's a corporal. That's a sergeant. That's a
what's
senior.
Is it the?
Is it one of these? Do I even have any?
Don't no, you do. You
Oh
do.
God, I don't have arms.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help you.
I don't have
patches.
patches.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help. Hold on, I'm just looking.
Oh, is it like that at the moment?
Oh my God.
No one that's really leading them.
That's awful.
Fuck,
That's
this one
awful.
doesn't have anything.
I don't know whether I do.
Yeah, you do. You do. I'm just forgetting which one.
I can't even call. I can't call Lippy. I can't even do it right now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got you.
I don't think it's gonna happen. So, I guess they're looking for a direction or something. I don't know what they're looking for.
Maybe it's one of the ones with the FDO on it. 'Cause that's kind of like implied.
I don't know. They don't seem to be hiring any of the
I'm look.
troopers other than 2. So
No, no.
I guess they're going for a new direction. I don't know. Few people. Yeah, they fired Angel and Ripley back in. It's not gonna happen. Trust me.
Fuck. Hold on, I'm still looking.
Come on, Brandy.
It's not. I'm not dooming. I have actual facts. It's not worth dwelling on at the moment. It's best to just move on and
Maybe it's this one. It might be this one.
go for another department.
Like I'm looking at all the old like packet
You're
infos
rubbish.
that everybody has.
Rubbish.
I think it's that one that you have on right now.
This one, maybe.
But
Probably.
maybe FTI. If you want it to, I think it's implied though.
Yeah, I think it should
I mean,
be.
okay. You know what? I'll cheat. I'm gonna go check Libby's. Okay. I'm gonna go
Okay,
check.
go
Libby's.
check. Go check.
Okay, I'm
Don't
gonna
make
go
it
check-
obvious,
I'm gonna-
okay? I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh god, a call sign. Fuck.
I'm doing market work.
What call sign do I
Well,
do?
you've moved up in queue. The other guy's been gone for too long, so he's dropped out.
Who was the guy?
Brendan Haley.
File, actually. Oh, perfect.
422. I could go for 422. Who am I stealing that from?
No crash bar.
Oh, hi, bench guy.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have it right. That's what she has.